We live in a world obsessed with measurement. We use numbers to define ourselves. We use them to rank ourselves against others. And nowhere is this more evident than with the IQ test. This test claims to measure intelligence. But does it really? Can a single number truly encapsulate the vastness of the human mind? The answer is a resounding no. Intelligence is far too complex, too nuanced, to be confined to a single score. It's like trying to measure the ocean's depth with a ruler. You might get a reading, but you'll miss the vastness, the depth, the teeming life beneath the surface. IQ tests often prioritize logic and reasoning skills. These are important, no doubt. But they represent just one facet of intelligence. What about creativity? What about emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and navigate the complex world of human emotions? These are equally important, yet they remain largely ignored by traditional IQ tests. We must move beyond this narrow definition of intelligence. We must recognize the multifaceted nature of the human mind. We must celebrate the unique talents and abilities that reside within each of us. Let us embark on a journey to unravel the true meaning of intelligence, a journey that goes far beyond the limitations of a single test. Imagine a musician composing a symphony. Imagine an artist bringing their vision to life on a canvas. Imagine an entrepreneur building a business from the ground up. These are all feats of incredible intelligence. Yet they are not the kind of intelligence typically measured by an IQ test. Traditional IQ tests excel at measuring a specific type of intelligence, logical mathematical intelligence. This involves things like pattern recognition, logical reasoning, and mathematical ability. These are valuable skills, especially in fields like science, engineering, and mathematics. But they represent just one piece of the puzzle. What about the intelligence of a skilled therapist, who can navigate the complexities of the human psyche? What about the intelligence of a gifted teacher, who can inspire and ignite a love of learning in their students? These professions require a different kind of intelligence, one rooted in empathy, communication, and social awareness. The problem is not that logical mathematical intelligence is unimportant, it's that it's often treated as the be-all and end-all of intelligence. This narrow focus ignores the vast spectrum of human potential. It limits our understanding of what it means to be intelligent, and it can lead us to undervalue individuals who possess different, but equally valuable forms of intelligence. Let's face it, IQ tests are not created in a vacuum. They are products of their time and place, and as such, they inevitably reflect the biases of the cultures that create them. This cultural bias can have a profound impact on test results, often disadvantaging individuals from certain backgrounds. Imagine a question on an IQ test that asks about the rules of baseball. A child who grew up in a baseball-loving family will likely have an advantage. They have a cultural context for understanding the question. But a child from a different culture where baseball is not as prevalent may struggle. Their lack of familiarity with the sport could lead to a lower score, even if they are equally intelligent. This is just one example of how cultural bias can creep into IQ tests. From the language used to the examples provided, these tests often reflect the experiences and perspectives of the dominant culture. This puts individuals from minority groups at a disadvantage. They may not have the same cultural references or experiences. As a result, they may score lower, not because they are less intelligent, but because the test itself is skewed against them. We must acknowledge and address this inherent bias in testing. We must strive to create assessments that are truly fair and equitable. And we must remember that intelligence is not confined to a single cultural perspective. It exists in all its diverse and wonderful forms across the globe. For far too long, the concept of intelligence has been shackled by the notion of fixed potential. We've been led to believe that we're born with a certain amount of intelligence and that's that. But this simply isn't true. The human brain is not a static organ, it's a dynamic, ever-evolving entity capable of remarkable growth and adaptation. Think of the brain as a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. The more you challenge it with new information and experiences, the more adaptable and resilient it becomes. This incredible capacity for growth and change is known as neuroplasticity. Consider the story of Albert Einstein. Legend has it that he struggled in school as a child. Some accounts even suggest he was considered a slow learner, yet he went on to become one of the most brilliant minds in human history. His story is a testament to the power of the brain to defy expectations and achieve extraordinary things. The truth is, intelligence is not a fixed entity. It's a journey, not a destination. It's about embracing challenges, seeking out new experiences, and never stopping learning. It's about recognizing that we all have the potential to grow and evolve throughout our lives. So, let us break free from the limitations of outdated beliefs. Let us embrace the transformative power of neuroplasticity and unlock the boundless potential that resides within each of us.